So hello everybody, Randina Marie here, Queen of Rapid Transformation, and I have my beautiful and lovely soul sister client, Michelle, with me to share her story.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited.
Me too. So what I wanted to have Michelle do is show you what happens when you say yes to yourself so that you can overcome any apprehension that you have to doing that next thing in your life that's presenting itself that's going to actually free you. So, Michelle, we kind of started the beginning of this, and I was asking her, catching up with her, how she's doing, and she just telling me all this amazing stuff. And so I'm like, wait, let's record it. Okay, so start over, Michelle. Tell us what happened.
Okay, so what we were talking about was how I am getting ready to close on a home for me and my 5 children. And we were talking about the New Year, New You process, which is what we started our Power of a Woman course with.
Mm-hmm.
And we did, the swap back and forth, which some of you may have done that, and some of you, but I think it's on the Power of a Woman site.
Yeah,
It's a great one. It's a great one.
yeah.
But it is literally the home, the front room is exactly how it looked in the swap. When I left that old version of me behind and I was switching it out, it looks exactly as I pictured it. I literally manifested this home.
Yeah.
And it's one of the most amazing things. That's just a small piece, and we can get into more. But what you said about saying yes to yourself takes me back to when I listened to the master class.
Mm-hmm.
And there were so many things that were just opened up to me, and I literally felt a pull, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I am going to do this.
Yeah.
And you remember when you said, it doesn't matter if you don't think that you have the money, it will be there.
Yes.
It will happen. And it did happen for me. And I have never, it was the best decision I have ever made to make that choice for me.
Yeah.
So it was unbelievable.
I love it. I'm so glad that you didn't. You didn't allow it to stop you, because now, like, okay, so tell us where you were before we met.
Okay. So before we met, I was very much stuck in I guess what you would call the shadow,
Mm-hmm.
the darkness. I was living a life where I didn't feel like I was worth anything. I had no self-love. I was involved in a marriage where I had constantly allowed someone to take my power away from me. And of course, looking back on the journey now, we all know that we make those choices and our soul has to work through things. And I learned all of that through your course, Randina.
Yeah.
But I was in a very dark place, and I knew that I wanted to find what my purpose was, and I wanted to find my inner strength and be able to get out. But I did not have the means to do it.
Right.
And I truly believe that I was led to the Power of a Woman page by my beautiful soul sister, Tina Marinucci.
Yeah.
You knew her.
Yeah.
But she added me to that page, and it led me to the masterclass, which led me to this place that allowed me to change my life. I know my worth now. I have so much love for myself. I know how supported I am. And my connection with the divine, God, whoever he or she is to you, is stronger than it ever has been. I was in a state of constant depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
I had struggled with it for years. I mean, on and off medication. And this course and taking that step for me gave me my power back. It gave me the strength to walk away from a marriage that was not serving me,
Right.
that was not serving my children, and to step out in faith, knowing that I was supported.
Yeah.
It's still amazing. I'm still in awe of it every single day.
It just keeps getting better and better and better. And I remember when you sent me the first message, when you were like, I know I need to do a one-on-one with you. I don't know how I'm going to do that right now, but I know I need to. And so then once you did it, it was like, it was game over after that point. And I personally just want to thank you too for allowing me to have that ability to come into your inner world and help you transform that, because I'm telling you, the session that I had with you is probably one of the most profound sessions that I have had, and I will always remember it. And because of that, bringing that Christ consciousness in and having that feeling that happened on all levels of your being, I use that all the time now. And before, it was just sporadic. But with you, it was like so impactful. So not only were you a catalyst for your own healing, but also for the world to bring that consciousness more into reality. I have chills everywhere as I'm like saying this.
You know I'm about to cry, because that's what I always do. And anytime that healing session was a pivotal point in the transformation for me. And I did reach out to you and I said, I can't do it right now, but I know I need to, and I know I'm going to, you know, and setting that intention to make it a reality. But that was the most intense. I mean, Randina, we all know that you have a gift, and like, thank you so much for saying that, because that means so much that you're able to use that to help other people too, because bringing Christ into that. And I'm going to tell you that sometimes when I let like that negative self-talk come in, and I'm just like, cancel, clear, delete, and I will literally close my eyes and remember our session together, and I will remember the healing that took place and how I left that behind, and it was behind with love. It was I can't even I mean, I want people to understand that that sessions one-on-one with you, your courses are 100% amazing, and every woman should participate in it. That's actually like one of my goals, is when I get to the places, I am going to gift a one-on-one session to someone. So that's a goal for me. I want you to know that, because that is how powerful I believe in this. The healing that took place is indescribable. I literally went from a woman who felt scared and not powerful enough and not strong enough to stepping away from that situation, knowing that everything was always there. I just had to allow it to come in, and to let that old stuff move away. To let it move away.
It's like taking that step from who you were conditioned to believe yourself to be into who you truly are according to the divine and your inner being's knowing, and living your life from that place. It's like, this is just the beginning of you. And it's only been, what, 4 months since we started? And look at it's like the old reality is, you could paint a picture of it and it's like gray and troublesome, and the new reality is like bright and rainbows and, you know, moving along, and you have the tools inside you now, and also in being in touch with that divine guidance to help you just move through stuff.
It does. And it's the daily gratitude and the meditations are something that I will take with me for the rest of my life. It's not something that, you know, you leave behind. It's not something that, like, this is, you take that step for you, you make that change, and this is like, subconsciously you are building the life that you deserve, and that God wants you to have. And he does.
He does. That's why he gave you the powers to do it. It's 11:11 here. I just looked up and it's 11:11. So that's another thing too, right? Is like learning the manifesting tools, you know, everything that we're learning in the course and in the group and continuing on. And then the next course that's coming up is like so phenomenal. So I wanted people to know what happens when you make a decision and say yes to yourself, say no to your old life, yes to your new life, and shit happens in such a short amount of time.
And you know what? I want people, I will be doing that course too. There is never a point where I don't feel like I will need to learn more. And I want people to feel comfortable too, that may be new to the Power of a Woman group and maybe like, well, I don't know enough yet. Or when I listened to that master class, everything was new to me. Manifestation was new to me. Everything was brand new. And I was like, this is where I need to be. So you just have to be able to take that step in faith. And the it always takes me back to when I think about the healing process. And I think it was week 2 or 3 when you did the timeline healing.
Yeah.
Uh, that one, yeah, that was a really powerful one too.
I know. It's so amazing.
Blessing your baby self and blessing your older self blessing you. That was intense.
Yep. And then even when you start to manifest the stuff like your living room, and then you realize you're like, oh my gosh, like this is real, right? Like think of what else you're capable of.
Yes. So it really is. It was so fun. I can never thank you enough. There is never going to be enough gratitude that I can express for all of the things that you are doing for me and for everyone else. I'm going to cry again, so I've got to stop you now.
Thank you so much. And thank you for doing this for me and all the women that are going to be impacted by your story, because it is so beautiful and you're such a beautiful soul. And I'm so happy that you're finally knowing that from the inside and living your life that way, because now all your children are going to follow suit.
I know, right? And I am forever blessed. And every woman who sees this and takes that step for you is moving towards that freedom that God wants us all to have. So
yes.
Just thank you so much, Randy.
You're so much.
You know I love you.
You're so welcome. Okay, I love you, Michelle. We'll talk soon. I'll see you inside.
Bye.
Bye.